Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be covering the World War II conspiracy theory of die glocke. Now, when I first started the research, I was really excited to make this video. This thing literally has die and glocke in its name, so I thought this thing was going to be some sort of firearm. But no! It's a giant bell that defies the laws of physics. The die glocke is known as a Nazi Wunderwaffe, which means wonder weapon in English. Die glocke is a bell-shaped object that's 12 feet tall and 9 feet in diameter. That's massive! I highly doubted any of this was legit, so I dove in further into this mystery. After my deep dive researching even further, I figured out that there was another function that this thing had. It was also an anti-gravity machine, which means this thing could literally fly without having any fancy jet engines or whatnot. There were many prototypes though, and even a time machine. That's obviously fake, guys, but yeah. But the most popular one was an unmanned anti-gravity machine that was controlled by a remote control. Sounds like something we have today. This thing was supposedly a teleportation device, and with a few thin wires connecting two bells, you could somehow walk into it, turn on the switch, hit the magic button, and you got transported between these two bells. It doesn't make any sense, but that's how they thought it worked. Honestly, I think that Hitler just built a giant drone with jet engines on the bottom, because it did specify that there was some sort of purple mystery liquid. I don't know what it is, but it could be anything. Probably gas. And anyways, I highly doubt that this thing actually worked the way that my research said it did. Because if it did, they probably wouldn't have used it to change the tide of the war and possibly do way better than they did. And it Anyways, when the war was over, either the US took it home and did some modifications, or they hid it on this special gold train back in Germany that I'll talk about in a later video. In the end, I highly doubt that this thing was as special as it was hyped up to be, and it was just a giant drone that sucked. So they just tried making it sound cool, and I would say that it might be actually kind of real. Because think about it, they were building like rockets back then and all sorts of stuff. Probably not time machines and that kind of stuff. But really, this could have been a possibility back then. This might actually be sort of real. Don't think of it as a time machine or teleportation. Nah, it could be a giant sucky drone. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. See y'all in a next video.